Aries, hello, it's the Scorpio Stellium here. Welcome to your predictions for the week of December 20th. I hope you are planning some exciting things for the holidays and that you have a lovely week this week. Let's see what's coming up for you. Now remember, not everybody will resonate with this reading. If you do not, that's okay. You may resonate more strongly with your moon or your rising sign, which you can check at astro.com. I have linked in the description below, or any birth chart calculator you so choose. Okay, so we're starting out here with some fairly decent energy with a Four of Wands, reversed Queen of Wands, reversed Chariot. It does look like gatherings. I mean, we're going to have gatherings. The Four of Wands starting this off is definitely talking about getting together with people. But it is next to the reversed Queen of Wands. So this is a little tricky because we have an individual that you are going to be dealing with. And this also, let me just say, could be a reflection of your emotions as well. But there is some difficult energy here at play because this person is coming at it with some kind of like biting, maybe a little bit of snarkiness, you know, some just aggravating. It looks a little aggravating and it's like, okay, I'm just trying to keep my cool and like get through the holiday spirit, you know, get through the holidays and have a good spirit about it. And actually you do. I do think that you're going to be able to do that and overcome any of that difficult stuff that you may be dealing with family or friends that you're joining with, because I have the 10 of Cups here. So we do see happiness in your home and domestic, you know, just bliss and joy and all of the good things that you would want to see in this kind of week, except for this person. And the trouble with it is this Five of Swords and this reverse Justice card. It is not really fair the way that they come at you. Some of the things that they say to you may feel like they're bringing up past stuff, or like they just want to make a little barb now and then. And it's like, this is not fair. Like, look, we've moved past this. Can we just continue to move past this? And can we all just get along? You know, I think that's where you're coming at it from. So you really are rising above it. I see you doing this King of Swords thing. You've decided how you're going to handle it. You're going to keep your cool. You're the magician in this picture, okay? You're the magician who is able to control the things around them and make them run smoothly. So what I'm saying here to you is don't remove yourself from the situation, because honestly, you're probably the most mature, capable person to deal with what's going on. And if you remove your energy, I think that, you know, it's going to be a little like a house of cards just collapsing in on itself. So you're probably going to be holding things up to some degree this week. There's a lot of responsibility laid at your feet right now. I also have the Seven of Swords in here. So this is a situation that we have to be careful with, because having the Magician next to the Seven of Swords gives me another feeling here too. And this is a feeling of somebody who is all about themselves, out for themselves, all about them. It's that person that you could, you know, you already know this about them. It's not like this is anything new. It's a very selfish energy, and they may even lie or tell a little fib, a white lie, you know, a half truth to get things to go their way, because they're just coming at this very all about me, 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 me. And that's why I'm saying we need you in this situation, this King of Swords. We need you to embody this kind of logical, cool, calm, collected, reserved energy. Now, I know Aries is not exactly famous for their reservedness, but I think that you can draw on that this week, because Aries, there are different ways to go to war, so to speak, and you are ruled by Mars, the warrior planet. And going to war can look like a mental strategy, and it can also be all out fighting. So I'm saying strategize, use the mental strategy to get through the week. I think that you can do that, and you can bring out the best in everybody if you keep your cool. Now let's go ahead and get some more information about what this week will bring, what these gatherings, I feel like there are probably going to be, like, some people go to other people's houses for the holidays, some people stay home. There's definitely stuff going on in your home. I have the reversed Eight of Cups and the Moon reversed. It looks like there's going to be somebody coming into your home this week that you really can't dismiss. And I think it's the same person. You know, you can't dismiss them. You can't get away from it. You're going to have to deal with this person regardless, even though you know that you can't totally trust them. It's not that there's a lack of love for them. I think that you don't wish harm on them, but it's just not the kind of stuff that you really like to deal with, and it brings out the bad qualities that people associate with Aries in you naturally. So you have to keep a cool there. You have to keep a cool head about it. Okay, we have the Hanged Man and the Star as well. So if you are able to keep your cool, if you're able to be calm and just like switch your perspective for a second and go, look, I don't know what they're dealing with in their life. I really don't care. I'm just going to do me and try to keep everything calm. Really inaction is the best action that you can take here, because then the Star shows up. The Star is about hope and healing and everything being nice and smoothed over. It's the calm after the storm. So you're totally able to bring that healing energy in, and just by keeping your cool, you might even facilitate some healing between you and this person, or this person and somebody else. The Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is here as well. So it looks like there's a lot of energy going on in love, and something that you are holding on to in love. Something that like I said, you don't want to let go of it, because you see an opportunity for it to be refreshed, renewed, revitalized with the Ace of Cups. This can be a brand new relationship, but honestly, with the Four of Pentacles here, it does feel like it's something that you've been dealing with for a while, and you continue to hold on to it. And I think that's actually a good thing. It's not had a lot of progress lately with the reverse Chariot. You haven't seen a lot of movement between you and this person, with things really moving forward like you want. But I think you're actually going to get a shift in that this week. Maybe like the holiday cheer just kind of opens up the floodgates for it. I don't know, but you've got a new opportunity here where you see something shifting in this person. You see a more open, receptive mindset in this person. And we have the Ten of Cups coming down here, and that's talking about, like I said, domestic bliss, but it's also telling me that you have an opportunity with this individual, because now, see, clarifying it, Three of Swords and Six of Wands. The Three of Swords is the heartache, the heartbreak, the things that they have done that have broken you down, that have caused you pain and suffering. But then the Six of Wands is success, okay? It's victory. And that being a clarifier to a card that is already so beautiful, the Ten of Cups, fulfillment and joy and love, happy situations. It's saying that you're going to get success where you failed before. You're going to get some healing where things have been hurtful before. You're going to get fresh energy and things moving forward where they've been stagnated or delayed. Now let's go ahead and look at this Five of Swords and this reverse Justice. This is the thing that I'm really not happy about seeing in your reading, to be honest. It's probably the worst thing about the reading, because it's talking about fights that you can't win. It's like you lose it every time you go into it. And it's the reversed Fool clarifying and the Hierophant. Okay. You're going around and around with this person, wanting something different from them, okay? And what you're wanting it's a very stable kind of energy that you're wanting from them. You have your eyes open to it, whereas before I think you were blindsided by what they were going to bring to the table. But now you have your eyes open and you realize what's going on here, so you're a little more cautious with dealing with them. But you're tired of fighting this fight, okay? You have a lot of love and a lot of affection for this person. It's not somebody that you want to let go or see move away from. You don't want to move away from them in your life, but it does feel frustrating to you to deal with this. It does not feel fair after everything you've put into it. So we have clarifying the reverse Justice, not fair, okay? We have clarifying it, the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. I told you, this is a person you're going to get some progress with. You're going to get some victory in this area of your life. It's been a huge struggle for you. The Chariot is all about victory and accomplishment. It's that feeling of like, yes, I'm getting somewhere. The King of Pentacles, this is indicating the person, okay? You're getting somewhere with this person. You have some big plans. I don't know if you really want to admit that, but you have some big plans with this individual, okay? All right, so King of Swords down here. I really, really see this cool, reserved energy that you're putting forth in difficult situations, but let's also clarify it and see what else we get out of it, because everything has more than one meaning in tarot. That's just the way it is. the reverse Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Okay. I wonder if you're feeling like it's time for me to be first. Logically, I think you're like, I'm worth a lot here, and I'm not going to sell myself short. I know my value now, and I don't want to be second or third choice. I want to be prioritized. So your rational mind is telling you this. It's not just like a child saying, me, I want to be first in line. No, you know that you've put a lot of energy, you've put a lot forth into this, and it's time for you to get first shot, to get first chair, okay? But we're also seeing somebody who is very selfish. Princess of Swords, reversed Hermit. They're coming forth this week with conversation, wanting to have a deep, I feel like a deep heart-to-heart is coming, honestly, with somebody. You know, in the South, we call that the come to Jesus meeting. That means we're going to sit you down and we're going to talk some real truth into you. You know, it's just a saying. It's just a saying. But that's kind of what you're getting. You're getting this come to Jesus meeting, this heart-to-heart, like, I'm going to tell you what's up. Okay? And I think you're going to be very honest. I don't know about them, though. Let's see. Reverse Strength and Two of Swords. They're being very selfish because they don't know what they want. You're running into that a lot. So I think that you may not get the whole story when you approach them. They still have to figure out what they want. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of concern and passion, and there's a lot of connectedness between the two of you. But you've also put up with a lot of bullshit from this person. So this week, like I said, I think you're going to get some movement, some changes with them. You're going to sit down and have this heart-to-heart. I'm going to ask you to try to be less assertive with them. That's going to soften them up a little bit. Hopefully you can get more of the truth from them. In the extended reading, I'll actually, if you want to watch that, it's linked in the description, but I'll talk a little bit more about where they're coming from, how they're feeling about you, what their energy they're bringing forth is, and what the most likely outcome of this I see. But I definitely see some things happening here. So if this resonates, it's worth it to give that a watch. Let's go ahead and look at your pick a card for what message you need to get this week. Okay, so you're going to pick cards 1, 2, or 3. Only choose one. 1, 2, or 3. If you chose card 1, I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is this domestic kind of person, the person who takes care of it all. So I think that you not only have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders this week, I think you are fully prepared to embrace them, to do well at it, and to be respected for what you bring to the table, to be honored for what you do. So that energy is actually quite nice, quite good, especially for this week. So for card 2, I have the 5 of Swords. This came up dead center in your reading here too. Don't engage in a fight that you know that nobody's going to win. Even if somebody wins, you're not going to win it, because you're going to be walking into a trap, basically. So don't let people goad you. Don't get into it with somebody. It's gonna blow up in your face, honestly. So there's fights and arguments that are pending that you just really, really need to be careful about. Try to avoid it if you can, at all costs. I would avoid it like the plague. Okay, so card 3 is the 8 of Swords. You're very stuck in your head about something. You're going to continue to be stuck in your head about it this week. It's probably this person that we're seeing popping up here, where you're really trying to move forward with them and you're getting a lot of resistance. So 8 of Swords is saying this is going to make you feel very trapped. It's going to make you feel very confused. And you need to not worry about that aspect of it so much. You need to worry about you and knowing what you want, what you're going to do, how you're going to move forward. They got to sort themselves out. If you focus too much on trying to sort them out, then you're going to feel more and more trapped, okay? It's a pleasure to read for you, Aries. I will see you again next week.